morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
I like the Alaskan pipeline.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that huck and spit on that thing. You get me?
Oh, that sounds so good.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 13th day of August, 2024. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday morning on the Power Trip Morning Show. Tuesday Tires. Now, listen, it took all my alarms to get me up this morning. If you're feeling the same way, that's okay. I'm hoping what we can be today for you on the Power Trip is audible caffeine. We're going to wake you up, get you going. We got John Bonus coming. We got Marnie Gellner coming in. We got Mark Rosen. We got a cast of thousands, okay? Let's get her started. Here's some comedy from Jerry Seinfeld. It's National Left-Handers Day on the Power Trip Morning Show on a Tuesday. My name is Chris Hockey. Come on in. I am glad you are here.
Because when you're left-handed, you put down for being left-handed. You know, it's always left. Oh, left words are always negative things. Leftovers. They're terrible. Two left feet, left-handed compliment. You ever see a crook named Righty? You never see that. Everything right is a positive thing. Right on, the Bill of Rights. You go to a party, there's nobody there. Where'd everybody go? They left.
What an ass. What happened?
The finish line is waiting.
You're a please.
Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride. For the warriors. Never giving up the lead. To take it to
You know, you were just referencing audio caffeine.
Yeah.
I've been trying to cut back on caffeine because they keep saying if you have caffeine after noon, that it's harder to sleep at night because I have a hard time falling asleep.
Right.
I can't get anything done, though, if I stop drinking
I know.
caffeine after noon.
I know.
I try to wrap it up by 3 or 4, but noon,
Yeah.
that ain't happening.
Listen, I'm doing an on-air advertisement. My apologies. You got to try CBD at night, man. You really do. I'm telling you. You'll zonk right out. You'll zonk right out. You just chill out. You won't have any trouble waking up. It's not a high of any kind. It works. It works.
So then you can caffeine all day,
I sure as hell
CBD
do.
at night. I don't know how we don't.
I know. You're right. I mean, that's the only way I exist.
I don't drink any caffeine after I leave here.
You can tell.
No wonder you're not productive.
Yeah, no
See,
kidding.
Chris and I are getting stuff
We're getting
done.
stuff done.
I have no interest in that. I'm kidding, but
Yeah, you don't need caffeine for MLB The
No,
Show
I don't
or
play that
college
anymore.
football.
You know what? Maybe you'd be better coach if you did.
Yeah, no kidding. Maybe your fingers would be faster.
Yeah, maybe your fingers would be faster everywhere, if you know what I mean. They're slow
my
fingers.
fingers
Yeah,
have-
typing and whatnot.
Come on, slow fingers.
They've been calling you slow fingers in the hallway.
Forever.
honestly. Yeah, behind your
Forever.
back.
Hands down, the
How?
worst Game of Thrones
Hi.
character.
How the hell are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I don't drink any caffeine once I leave here because I have enough trouble sleeping at night. I don't want to give it any more reason to not
But
sleep.
don't you hit the wall at about noon?
Yeah, and I don't really nap anymore either during the
Oh, man, you must be real pleasant.
Yeah.
About 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
I actually kind of am. I don't know. I was pretty pleasant yesterday.
You were?
You know, we watched just a heartbreaking documentary yesterday.
Well, yeah, you didn't have any energy to get up and do anything. Of course you had to sit on the couch and watch something.
What?
You uncaffeinated
Yeah.
prick.
Was it the we story? I got to do all this S by we?
Would you just drink some caffeine after 9?
I had to get myself pregnant by we.
Oh, she had volunteers.
Oh, you just lay there. I got this by we.
Man, she's prolific. She's made a lot of flicks.
Yeah, I'll flick this myself by we.
Whoa.
You guys are greasy this morning.
Well, we're mad you don't caffeinate. Come on.
Yeah, why
Drink
do you care
more.
if I caffeinate?
We need you energized
Yeah.
24 hours a
No.
day.
Just once.
No, I'm energized now. I just downed half a Diet Mountain Dew because every once in a while a cold Diet Mountain Dew hits the spot.
Go ahead and take a look at the nutrition label there of that cold Diet Mountain Dew. Tell me how many milligrams of caffeine are in Diet Mountain Dew.
No idea.
Well, don't you still have the bottle?
No, I drank half of it and threw it out. I don't want to drink the whole thing.
Oh, I'm gonna drink the whole thing. Where did you get this ice cold Mountain Dew diet?
The vending machine.
How much caffeine do you think is in a Diet Mountain Dew?
50 milligrams?
Is it weird to you that your Mountain Dew's on a diet and you're not?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I know I shouldn't be saying that, but Jesus Christ does that mean? And brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Sorry, Jesus. Didn't mean to say that.
Uh-oh. Are you naming your child Jesus?
No.
If it is born on Christmas, you have to.
Hawk was born on Christmas.
That's right.
Yeah. And,
So was I.
And,
Yeah, so was Maxo.
and
So was Maxo.
Christ is in his name. Christopher.
That's right.
Ooh. You got to do
that's why they call
something.
me that.
It's got to be Jesus Lambert. It's got to be Frosty Lambert. It's got to be a Christmas theme.
Santa
If it's
Lambert.
on December 25th.
Santa Lambert.
The due date is what? Jan what?
3rd.
Jan 3rd. It's never going to be on Jan 3rd. It's going to be closer to Christmas. You're going to have a Christmas baby. You're going to have to name it something.
Would you rather have the baby on my birthday or Zach's birthday?
If the baby is born on Zach's birthday, I don't know if my dad will talk to the child, if you know what I mean.
Is that a euphemism?
No. Cor gets it.
Yeah, it's a Jan 6th.
No, I know. Yeah, that's why I know.
I don't know if the listeners know Zach Halverson's birthday.
Yeah.
I bet they do.
Some of them do.
Yeah.
He threw a huge party a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
All
None
of his
us were
friends.
invited.
All of his
It
friends.
looked like a costume party.
Yeah. All of his friends were pumped. Yeah. We already have a name. And none of
Yeah,
you
but
know
what
that.
if it's on Christmas? You got
I
to
don't
change it,
think-
man. You
I
got to
don't-
be flexible.
I don't know if that changes it.
Of course it does.
You know what?
Frosty's not bad.
You should name your child the child who will remain nameless.
Right, because you do say it all the
lot.
time.
You say it all the time.
So and so will remain nameless.
say it all
Isn't
the time.
wasn't that basically Charles Manson's name as a kid because he didn't have a name because his mom was a proddy?
A proddy?
Yeah.
A proddy?
I'm
You know-
so dumb. I was like, she was a prodigy?
Yeah. You know, prostitute is PROS, right?
Yeah, but proddy is a word Dov uses. Dov calls people proddies all
Oh,
the time.
okay. Is he referring to them as prostitutes?
Yes.
This is weird. So he uses a letter that's not in the word.
A couple of the Lamberts aren't very good with the English language.
It's just one.
Oh.
Hey, you want to hear something fun today, Cor?
Well, we haven't the first 7 minutes.
Okay.
Good point.
Kiss a hot dog. Yeah, how about this? This is great.
So yesterday-
This is great.
Yesterday, I'm driving around. You know, a lot going on this week. It's a big week for your boy. And I leave tomorrow to go to Cleveland, and I'll be gone till basically Sunday morning, right? So I'm driving around. And I get a text message from he who will remain nameless.
Sauce's son?
He has a phone?
He's a proddy?
He's going to be.
Oh,
If he's lucky.
No.
No, I mean, you want him to be happy.
Let the man work.
Yeah,
He's
great.
going to be caffeinated.
It's the world's oldest profession.
And he's going to have lovely calves.
And your dad's a proddy as well.
He is?
It's a family name.
I hope he has lovely calves.
Please don't interrupt me.
I didn't first. They both did, but then I say something, you're like, shut the hell up, bitch.
Well, you hear weird things.
Hawk turns into Batman as well.
Brilliant.
So I'm driving around. I get a text, and it's somebody that works for the Vikings who's great at his job, and PA, and me. And it says, "Hey, when you guys get to the hotel tomorrow night, I'll take you and show you where you're broadcasting live from, so you can get the equipment all set up." And I go, "This is Links." I said, "Sounds great. We leave tomorrow?" ? And they said, "Yeah,
As in today?
today."
You thought you left tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah, for the last month and a half.
Mm.
I was under the impression that we left tomorrow. So I'll be broadcasting live tomorrow morning from Cleveland, and Thursday from Cleveland, and Friday from Cleveland, bringing you live coverage of the Vikings versus Cleveland. So, yeah, we leave today. I thought we left tomorrow. We leave today.
Well, I can't wait until Rosie gets here and you can tell him about your cross-country trip to Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to think I'm BSing.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, he 100% will.
He doesn't know what's happening.
No.
In the world.
No, he doesn't.
That guy needs caffeine, too.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't drink any in the
And
morning.
vitamins.
And blue chew.
Oh. He doesn't drink any in the morning.
He doesn't drink caffeine? You can tell.
No, he always drinks decaf.
What's the point of
There's
that?
no point.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
with you. I have no idea. I don't understand.
The only point for decaf is for pregnant people who like to drink coffee that don't want all the caffeine. That's the only
but that's
reason.
the whole reason to drink coffee.
Right. He drinks decaf anytime like we go out for breakfast. He'll have decaf.
Yeah,
breakfast with
I'm going to go buy a pack of smokes, but hold the nicotine.
Yeah. I'm going to. I guess they do make non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, who the hell drinks that?
I do not.
Gross.
Yeah.
Have a water.
Yeah.
Have a beer.
Here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like to take all your clothes off. You go ahead and stand there and let me look at you.
Jesus.
I think Chris changed the subject. I think the scenario that was in his head was not the one we were doing. He just had to verbalize that he was undressing somebody.
Stupid.
I know. I'm sorry. Do you know, man, something huge in Power Trip history happened. 6 years ago today.
August 13th of 2018?
Yeah. Balls.
Something huge 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Give us a hint without giving it away.
It involved Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. In my opinion, his finest moment on the Power Trip Morning Show.
His finest moment?
Yeah, I mean, him coming through and putting his skill into the spotlight.
I know what it is.
What is it?
It's the cat call.
Hello?
It's so bad.
Hello?
You even told me you were going to
What? Who is this?
Oh, my God.
Someone actually calling me and playing cat sounds?
I did.
Hello?
Just hang up.
What the? What? What is this? It's 4 in the morning. What do you want? Okay, I don't... what do you want?
Hang up.
Stop. Don't call this number again.
No, that was only part one.
Oh, God. Act in.
Hello? Hello? What? Stop calling. Is this just cat calling? What the is this? Stop calling me.
Just hang up.
Whoever this is, are you just going to call me and play fucking cat sounds into my phone? Oh, okay. So just keep fucking playing it when I bring it up.
Just for future reference, don't say the F word so many times when we're doing a bit that I told you we were going to do.
You know it's going to make more work for him.
Please. And then part 3.
Oh, boy.
Hello?
I love the pause. Hang up.
Hello?
Act in.
It would be the same number, so you would be able to see that the same person is calling you. And who answers a number that you don't recognize? Nobody does that. But,
6 years ago.
In all seriousness, this is why a long time ago, all the way back to the old Bloomington days, right? You and me and Star.
Yeah.
We used to prep together.
Oh, yeah.
And we would sit around the old bullpen area, and for an hour or so before the show, we would do all of our bits.
Yep.
Right? Crack jokes and hot sports takes. And then we'd get on the air, and we would try those same jokes, and we'd have to pretend to laugh because we've already heard the jokes.
Yeah.
And then we realized, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
We're not great actors. We're barely good improvers / radio people. Like, we're pretending. This is bad.
Yeah.
This is bad. Why don't we just not talk before the show, and then everything will be live and real? That's why.
That's why.
Because we can't act.
No.
We're not actors.
That's terrible.
Why are you calling me?
Are you just going to blank and blank, blankety blank?
Who is this?
Who is this?
Is this just cat sounds? Yes.
Yes,
This isn't funny. Don't call again.
But if you do, and I see the same number, I'm going to pick it up again and ask, who is this?
Wait 7 seconds before you
Hello.
start. What an idiot.
Don't call back.
A fourth time.
Why are you a cat?
What do you want?
Why do they call you the P word?
Use words. Tell me what you need.
Can you talk to Muppet for me?
Stupid ass. Some caffeine and some vitamins. More of the power trip after this on The Fan.
Welcome back, 550 Power Trip Morning Show. Sauce, what'd you do with your Marconi after the cat call award?
I gave it to the person that came up with the idea.
Your dad?
That would be you.
Oh. I used to have ideas.
Will you ever win one of those?
Marconi?
Never will.
No. I still,
Why?
you know what?
There's reasons.
I found my Emmy that I won for white jeans.
Oh, yeah.
And I put that up. I'm real proud of it. It looks real. I mean, it is real, but I didn't need to do anything for it. I just basically sang the chorus of a song that those guys wrote. But it looks real cool, man. It looks like I won a major award.
I think we've asked this question about 9.6 billion times, but how many does Rosen have and how many does Marnie have?
That's
Regional Emmys.
Oh, I don't know. That's a great question.
Good
Well, let's ask Marnes today. Let's find out what's going on with that lady.
Whoa.
Yeah, what's going on with that lady?
I don't know what's going on with that lady. I wonder if she likes being called a lady.
I doubt it.
It is very weird getting older and having people call me sir.
Yeah.
Right? Kids that I feel like aren't that much younger than me, even though they're 24 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like 21, 22, 23-year-old waiters, and they're like, here's the bill, sir. And I'm like, sir?
Yeah.
We could hang. And then I realized, oh, my God, you're my kid's age, essentially. Yeah. It just sucks getting older. I don't
to be
like
fair,
the
they
sir
think you're Elton
thing.
John.
Depends on which bar I'm at.
Yeah.
So I doubt Marnie loves being called a lady because that implies that you're an older lady,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Young
I guess,
gals,
yeah.
gals are chicks.
Do any of your kiddos' friends call you Mr. Cove?
No, no. They call me derogatory terms most of the time.
Yeah,
Get
a lot
out
of
of the
times.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why are
pretty
you
much.
still here?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the short of that. Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird getting old, isn't it?
It really is.
It's better than the other option, but it's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. Man, how about the weather the last 2 days and the evenings? Hasn't it been like the most perfect weather of all time?
Spectacular.
It's just the best. The sun going down, you're like, man, this is why I live in Minnesota right here.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I try to appreciate it, man, because, you know, it ain't always like that.
It's currently 58 hogs.
That's right.
If it was 58 degrees, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year,
Yeah.
I would be thrilled.
Yeah.
Me too.
We do need just mounds of snow, right, Hogs?
No. Then it's too cold. 58 year round.
Yeah, 58.
Where
would be
could I
great.
live on planet Earth where it's as close to 58 year round as possible?
I mean, San Diego goes from about 58 to 72 year
True.
round.
And that's fine because I don't like it too much hotter than that anyway.
Yeah, San
San
Francisco
Diego's
does
the
that as
perfect
well,
place.
right? Like San Francisco's pretty...
Because of the ocean breeze.
yeah.
You'd
Right.
fit
Keeps
in
it
there,
cool.
Yeah, you should go there.
Where?
San Francisco.
Because of my tech savvy.
Yeah, and your love of sports. They have all the major sports.
Yeah.
And I
you
love
like,
seafood.
You like bridges
I do like bridges.
and sharks.
Yeah, you like being in a London bridge.
I don't get that joke.
That's a joke.
I know, it's hard to tell.
You and
You and McGregor?
what was the band you were in? Rye Whiskey? What was that band? Moonshine. You and your band Moonshine have seen a few London bridges, right?
I don't think they called him back then.
All right.
Rye Whiskey.
Wasn't that the name of your band?
Clever. Clever girl.
It's a little bit of rise mixed with moonshine.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think have you ever even met anybody who had the balls to look at a dinosaur that was about to eat you and say, clever girl? And just like give it a bow before it eats you?
No.
Because that takes
Is that
balls.
Jurassic Park?
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah. No, it's another show where a dinosaur
Well,
ate.
maybe the show Dinosaurs. You love that show.
I did. Loved it. What was the show where about the dinosaur family? Remember that?
That was Dinosaurs.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Terrible.
It looked great.
Terrible.
Hawk loved it.
Was it a kids show?
Yes.
Okay.
But it was on in prime time.
Yes, it was a primetime show that was supposed to be kind of like
Get everybody together.
Like a live action cartoon?
But my
kinda?
God, I don't remember what a handful of years ago I found it on one of the streaming services, and I'm like, I wonder if the little kiddo will like this. 3 minutes in, she hated it, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Because I was too young to realize how terrible it was, because I thought it was cool. It was a dinosaur family. And then you see it as an adult, you're like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. It's an F-.
It ran.
Love the idea, just terrible execution.
By the way,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
What would you guess that show, the entirety of that show is on Rotten
Meters?
Tomatoes?
15%.
Hogs?
30.
91.
Come on.
Yeah, 91. 7.5 out of 10 on IMDb.
Was it like
Brutal.
like Alf, where they were like dinosaurs, but everybody else was people?
I don't think there were any people.
No, I think it was
Okay,
just
they were- okay,
dinosaurs.
got it.
But the mom in, what's that, don't put money in the banana boat thing or whatever, banana.
Arrested Development.
She's one of the voices.
Jessica Walter.
Yeah,
No kidding.
yeah.
Huh. I was watching something yesterday. I'll try to find it again today. Obviously, James Earl Jones isn't the guy in the Darth Vader costume,
Right.
Yeah.
Just the voice.
But they had the guy in the Darth Vader costume do all the lines so people could talk to him. And then they had James Earl Jones go back and redub it.
Mm-hmm.
You should hear it. The guy's like, hey, you need to get out of here. This is a Death Star.
Wow. Is that what he sounds like? Bonus!
I got to find it because it's so weird.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah, why is
Hey, John Bonus.
Love you, Bonus.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Thanks, John. It might be hard to act against that, right?
Acted?
If you have to keep a straight face when you have one of the all-time, if not the all-time movie villains staring you down with that voice. God. Vader's the best.
Yeah, he's the best villain of all time.
Yep.
I'm going to find it for you because it's pretty crazy. Before and after James Earl Jones. Boy, I hope there's no cursing on this. I'm just playing the line.
Part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away.
I'm going to play it for you again.
Jeez.
Have you heard this before, Johnny Bones?
No.
So this is the regular guy.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away.
It sounds like Elephant Boy from the Howard Stern.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're all the That's a pretty good album. Boy, I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah. You're very good at Howard Stern people.
You're all the rebel.
I presume the primary requirement for Darth Vader, who's inside the costume, is you got to be tall. Like that was it, right?
Yeah, I think I saw an interview with him one time.
Moving.
He's like a real actor.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a union movie. It has to be a real actor.
Okay, this is a longer one. Listen.
Sorry.
Listen.
Where are those tanks? I want that ship. Send in more troops if you have to.
Take her away.
In the world of filmmaking, some actors prefer to remain hidden from the credits, such as Kathleen Turner or Gary Oldman. But one of the most famous examples is James Earl Jones, the voice behind Darth Vader in the original Star Wars trilogy.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
He decided not to attach his name to the project until
I didn't know that. Huh.
Huh. 14. Oh, wait a minute.
21.
1738.
Only if she's 5'3".
14? She's 14?
I think he was just yelling out his favorite number.
It says all 14 actors who've played Darth Vader in the series. The first guy to do it was the late David Prowse. He was physically portrayed Darth Vader on the set of the original Star Wars movies.
Hey, guys, you get the hell out of here.
What?
Look, I'm your father.
So the Star Wars nerds are going to come after me, but think about this. If you guys have seen the entire arc, the Vader arc, right at the end, when he dies, he goes into that little Jedi heaven with Yoda and Obi-Wan Kenobi, right, John Bonus? You're nodding your head.
That is correct.
Nerds!
So he's he's like in that little afterlife thing, so Luke can talk to all those three guys, and those three guys can give him guidance, right? Yoda, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Vader.
Correct.
And they're like, oh, great, he's back. He's on the good side again. He slaughtered millions of people. He killed all those younglings in that one little Jedi temple once. This man is a mass murderer, and they're like, he did save his son, though, so right this way, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, is that how heaven works?
I guess so.
You just got to go, well,
Jedi heaven.
Sorry about killing all those babies.
Right before he died, he went, I believe.
I just heard a comedian do a bit about that just the other day. Who was it? How about how if you get saved, it could be really awkward in heaven? You're here? Yeah.
That's literally when I was a young kid, my family used to go to church all the time. And that was one of the first, against the church questions that I had, because they're like, anyone can be forgiven. And I asked the pastor, I was in fourth grade. I'm like, so if somebody kills me and they pray enough, we'll be in heaven together. And he's like, yes, you will be together. And I was like, that sucks. I'm not down for this.
You don't want to hang out with your murderer for eternity?
Yeah, I'm like, well, then what is my incentive to not do bad things and then just clap my hands together at the end of it all?
Now that is a deep question. And I think we should explore it more after this break.
And Johnny Bones, we're going to do sports when we get back. Big night for your Minnesota Twins.
It's a nice night.
They didn't gain any ground because Cleveland won, but why not bury the team that's chasing them at least? And that's what they did. We'll talk about that after this on The Fan.
Yeah, I do want that information from you, Johnny Bones, because I love a Reuben.
Oh,
I
dude,
love a good Reuben.
This place is so good.
And it's in Cleveland.
Yes.
Okay.
Is the stadium in downtown Cleveland?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Okay, all right.
This will be the last stadium I've ever not gone to.
It's maybe 6, 7, 8 blocks from the ballpark. I don't know how far it is from the football
I'm sure it's
stadium.
in the same area, sure.
Oh, yeah, it's so good. The corned beef or pastrami, I'm not sure which, I can't remember which, is so good that you'll get it as a Reuben, and then you'll be like, I think this would be good just without all the other stuff.
Man.
It's that good.
Remember when you and Maxie and I hung out for a little bit one time? And we went to the Irish restaurant over here?
Was that when Bonus just appeared?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a great Reuben sandwich.
Okay.
So good.
That's a great one. Yeah,
Okay.
I love that sandwich.
Good to know.
But I'm willing to eat a Reuben anywhere.
All right.
Where's the best Reuben you ever had, Johnny Bones? You've been a lot of places. Where did you have a Reuben and you go?
No, it's that Cleveland. It's the Cleveland one.
That's the one. All right, good.
Yep.
Light it up, man.
Is a Reuben
No, that's not. Carnegie Deli.
Oh.
The open-faced Reuben that used to be at Carnegie Deli in New York City was a must visit every time I go
did
there.
They let that place close. Isn't that weird, man?
Was it a COVID?
No, it was
development, I believe, right?
No.
Oh no.
It was I think the gas hookup for it or something was incredibly dangerous or something like that. There was some structural it was just so old.
Well, guess
You know,
who
stuff.
eats together at the Carnegie Deli? Do you know this?
No.
Bowser from Sean and I and Arthur Fonzarelli.
Is that right?
They both eat at the Carnegie.
All right. Well, that's
a
true story.
Everybody
knows that.
Presented by Holiday Station
Holiday
Stores.
Station Stores.
Holiday.
You can buy 2 get 1 free when it comes to Gatorade at Holiday. Our friends at Holiday. Go to one of those Holiday Station stores today. Buy 2 get 1 free Gatorade, 28 ounces, including the exclusive Lightning Blast flavor. Mix and match any flavors you want. And hydrated Holiday.
Come on, man.
What happened?
I'm sorry. I just looked over and read what Jaron Duran yelled at that fan.
Right.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Come on.
Yeah.
What year is this? What are you, a moron?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, and look, I'm not trying to defend him because it's indefensible.
It sounds like you're about to. Be cool.
No, not at all. He's trying to do everything he can to say like 100% on me.
Yeah.
No excuses. Unacceptable. So he's saying all the right things to try to say like, look, this was just the worst, and I'm going to take the fall. But somebody in the little media scrum was like, what was your reaction to the suspension? That's not even remotely a mean or weird question. And he just goes, that's not the important thing right now. The important thing is that I get better as a person. It's like, he was just asking, were you surprised? Did you think it was fair? In fact, the right answer would have been like, yeah, it's very fair. In fact, I'm a little surprised it wasn't longer.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed.
Right,
And,
you could have played it that way, but instead it was like, that's not the important thing right now. Like, well, now you're not even answering the easy questions.
Corey, can you tell me which word he said? Because it doesn't say here.
I can say it once.
Yeah. Don't yell that.
Johnny Bones.
Yes, sir.
John, I didn't see the story. Do you know which word he said?
I do not.
Do me a favor, guys. Don't ask Rosie when he gets here, please.
John, since you don't know the word and you haven't read the story,
you mean?
Can you guess for us?
Did anybody check to see if he was?
Jeez.
Oh man,
Rosie, relax.
Yeah, relax, Roser.
What's wrong with that word?
Really, yeah.
I'm sorry, I interrupted your flow, but come on, man.
I didn't really have flow.
Yeah, come on, don't say that.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Minnesota Twins won 8-3 over the Kansas City Royals. They scored 6 runs in the second off a 3-run home run by Castro and a 2-run home run by Royce Lewis, his 15th.
Fidel?
All 6 of those runs came off of with 2 outs. They looked like they were in trouble through first inning or 2. Pablo Lopez had not been himself. He'd had a really bad first half of the second inning. Brady Singer is on the mound for the Royals. He's very, very good. He had been retiring people easily, and Carlos Santana drew a walk, and suddenly Singer lost it for a little while, and the Twins absolutely jumped on it, took advantage of it, scored 6 runs, and then just held serve. It was great.
Were you there?
Byron Buxton.
I was not there today, last night. I will be there tonight.
What happened to Buxton?
I don't know what happened to Buxton. Do we know what happened to Buxton? I don't know that I
play it for you if you like.
Okay, yeah, I would like to hear that.
Rocco said this about Byron Buxton.
Came out of the game with some hip discomfort. We're going to treat it day to day. That's really all there is, and that's all we're going to know for now. And we're going to see how he feels over the next day or 2, and we'll go from there. So we'll see. He's been swinging the bat great. He's looked great recently. So hopefully we get him back soon.
It's over.
Do me a favor, boss. Tell him his left foot fell off. Say something aggressive. Don't say he's got hip discomfort because it makes it sound like he just.
Yeah, just say that's not the most important thing right now. The important thing is he's a better person.
Correct. Well said, Cor.
Last Sunday, he ran into a wall.
Oh.
And
been there, brother.
Yes, right.
I heard that.
Been running into one for 30 years.
Face first.
That's why caffeine helps.
And he missed Monday through Thursday last week. Played one of the 2 games on Friday. Saturday, I was at the game and thought, boy, it feels like he just can't even catch up to a 97-mile-per-hour fastball. And then just to prove what an idiot I am, he hits 2 home runs on Sunday and looked like he was fully back. So we're at this point in the season for the Twins where there's a lot of banged up guys. Correa is out. Brooks Lee is out. It looks like maybe Buxton. They're giving Miranda and Royce Lewis regular breaks because they're both coming back from injuries. Just lost Joe Ryan. Brock Stewart's out for the year. Justin Topa isn't coming back. Right now, this team is just trying to kind of get healthy and get its way through August so it can make a real run here in September and October. They're in a fairly good place, especially after beating the Royals yesterday. But this is the stuff that they're dealing with.
Well, speaking of making a run, right? It's not over until it's over. The Chicago White Sox now just 41 and a half games out of first place. And their trek from 29 and 91, which is their current record, 29 and 91. You can't come back and win the division unless you start winning now. And that's exactly what they did yesterday. They beat arguably one of the best teams in baseball, 12-2 over the Yankees. The Yankees are just a half a game out of the best record in baseball. And the 29 and 91, at the time 29 and 90, White Sox had 18 hits and 12 runs and beat the Yankees 12-2.
Yeah, with their new manager, or interim manager, I guess, Grady Sizemore.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming around.
Why didn't the last manager say get more hits and score more runs?
Yeah, it's a good idea. The interesting part for Twins fans regarding the White Sox is going to be watching whether or not they can set the all-time record in the fewest wins and or most losses in a Major League Baseball season, which I think belongs to the 1961 Mets, who won 40 games and lost 120.
My God.
JC.
At 29 and 91, they are currently on pace to beat that record.
But was that not the Mets' first year in existence? Wasn't that?
Yes,
I think that was their expansion year.
That is
not
correct.
quite the same excuse for the White Sox, who've been around since the.
Who literally founded the American League, right? Yeah, right.
It's not over for them, though. They're not mathematically out of it yet.
Not yet.
Do you know who the White Sox were before they were the White Sox?
I do know this. Hold on. They were the Saints.
They were the St. Paul Saints?
That's right.
Oh.
That's right. They were owned by
they played
Wrigley. No.
Comiskey. That is correct.
That makes way more sense.
That's correct. That's right.
That's right. Yeah,
and
man,
he played 1 year basically here to, they basically got everything ready in Chicago and then moved to Chicago and started the American League.
I saw that in that St. Paul Saints Museum we were at when.
That was sweet. Yeah. That St. Paul Saints Museum is awesome.
Awesome, man.
Isn't that great?
It really is.
It's also a great place to go when it's really hot there because it's totally air conditioned.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so cold in there. It's fantastic.
Yeah, baby.
The Minnesota Vikings held quarterback J.J. McCarthy out of practice with knee soreness, and head coach Kevin O'Connell said he was unsure about J.J. McCarthy's travel status. May not even go to Cleveland, let alone play Saturday against the Browns. So, knee soreness. My guess is they bring him with, right? Just to at least
hang out,
watch, and even
have
if
some
he
corned
can't
beef.
play.
Have some corned beef at
But who
Slimes.
knows?
Yeah, I'll take him out for some corned beef.
Sure.
If you like.
But I'm guessing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not reporting. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Bring the kid with. If your knee is sore, get on the plane.
Yeah.
Hang out with your teammates. Learn. Watch.
Yeah.
Let the boy watch.
Let the PA poke you.
Get touched by PA.
Yeah.
He's got to do
It's
some poking.
part of the initiation.
And we will.
all had to do it.
Yeah, he will. Some of us still have to go through it.
It's always a good excuse, right? It's just the way it's always been. But it's wrong. No.
That doesn't matter.
It's just how it is.
Let the boy watch.
We'll do what really matters after this. Scores and stats around the world of sports, and then Chris will change your life with something else that is way more interesting. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
Johnny Bones is here. Marnie Glarnar on her way in a bit. Mark Rosen after that. Cast of Thousands. As we prepare you for coverage all week long of the Vikings in Cleveland. Intra-squad scrimmages.
Oh, I thought you were talking about week-long coverage of Lambert v. Lambert on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
In quarterfinal number 8. I like that matchup more than I like Vikings-Browns, but I understand that the masses care more about preseason game. I wonder if they do.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
They
I wonder
do.
if they do. Preseason game number 2.
Without McCarthy, probably.
Well, forget McCarthy, right? This is part of Chris's tease here, but the coverage that we're going to have all week, the joint practices against Cleveland pretty much is the indicator that the starters are going to be nowhere near the field on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole bunch of people you've never heard of on Saturday, which I thought the back half of last Saturday's game, I'm like, who is that? Who is this?
Yeah.
Never heard that name. Never seen this person before. There was a lot of that in the second half.
Yeah. Yeah. And,
That Bo Richter dude, I'd never heard of that guy in my life. He was everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a beast.
Yeah, man.
As you've said before, Hawk, because you went to, wasn't San Francisco here? Doesn't matter. But they treat these like a game.
Oh, yeah.
It's game situations,
Yep, they
right?
sure do. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, they sure do. Somebody gets pissed off at somebody. There's a fight. It's always fun.
So
I want to see if there's a fight in the broadcast booth.
Man.
I'll take Pete.
We'll start stealing people's women, then there'll be a fight, right, Hogs?
You're dang right.
Yeah, then you start fighting.
That's when you got to drop them gloves.
Yeah, you got to fight.
Yeah,
Don't steal our women.
Look, there's no way Darnold plays then if none of the rest of the starters are in. And if McCarthy's knee is truly sore and he might not even travel to Cleveland and let alone play. Is this just going to be Mullins and Hall the whole way?
Mullins for a half, Hall for a half would be my guess, yeah.
That's probably the answer. We'll find out, though, as this week progresses.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Come on.
Mullins and Hall.
No, I'm being serious. That'll be great.
That's what I'm saying. You
yeah,
better
Hawk
straighten
gets
up
it,
over
right? Yeah. Hawk and I can't wait.
You're going to watch it?
Hawk's going to film all the practices for me so we can watch them together
Sure,
when he
we're
gets
gonna,
back.
Yep, I'm going to send him MP3s of it.
Okay.
Hawk, who will you be cheering for on Friday? Me or my dad?
Oh, neither.
He's cheering for Alexis.
That's right. Are you kidding me?
Come on.
He's
Come on,
cheering
man.
for my dad.
No, he wants Alexis in studio as often as possible.
That's
He
right.
wants you to
Won't be
lose.
It's good for the ratings.
Still, he'll watch on stream.
Yeah.
By the way, that was watch on stream, not watch and stream. Let's do what really matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports, and in between, Chris changes your life with something else. Chris, this one's for you. The first one's for you.
Aw.
According to Shams, the NBA season is going to kick off with a nationally televised doubleheader on October 22nd.
Let's go.
Celtics hosting the Knicks. And then the Lakers hosting the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yes, sir.
The Wolves are a big enough deal now to not only be on Christmas Day, but to be part of the season opening doubleheader.
Hell yeah.
That's I love that. I love that,
We're going to smoke LeBron in game one.
And I love that at one point, and Maxo knows this, our games were better off at noon because nobody cared in like 2014, 2013. Nobody cared. That's way too late. I want to watch my squad. That's way too late of a start.
Max, has I heard booked you your ticket there yet?
Hello?
The best joke I heard.
Bonus is just trying to get people
Yeah, I was like, Bonus is throwing the alley-oop. I'm not going to dunk it. I'm not even going to touch the ball, letting it go out of bounds. But no, I'm super excited for that. I mean, Anthony Edwards, if he already was a growing star, and then after the Olympics, he's one of the faces of the league now, so it's not surprising.
Hey, since Bonus is here, and you just mentioned iHeart.
Oh, no.
Oh, dang.
Chris, I was just thinking the other day, this is completely out of left field. This is out of nowhere. Random thought that I had once in a while.
Day, so sure.
I wonder why, like the Power Trip Morning Show, we should do TV commercials. At one point, we should promote the fact that we've been on now for over 2 decades. We have monster ratings. Let's keep this thing rolling.
I'm Katie Gray.
Hey, what's up, Katie? Anybody have thoughts on that, or is that idea just
I don't think they
stupid?
work. And I would guess when we went down there and asked them, they would say, those
There's that bit.
They would say those don't work.
Or that we don't have the budget for TV commercials?
Yeah.
I would like to promote the fact that we exist and are doing quite well.
Well,
If you
I
just
have an idea.
Ask me.
I have an idea.
Paul, your hands up. This better not be Woodhawk.
No.
Okay, your hands up.
What if, have an idea, what if the Vikings play their home opener 4 weeks from Sunday? What if You know, along like the ribbon board, they call it.
Yeah, those things are great.
If that promoted the power trip, that's an idea. Hawk?
Don't you do it!
Hawk?
Yeah.
Well, do you think that's a good idea?
He's trying so hard.
I feel like I'm missing some things.
We'll get him there, Bonus. Just get him there. We'll get him there. He was fired up about it yesterday. Then I got a text from somebody that was like, "Hey, who got you guys all riled up about that?"
Wasn't me. I wasn't here.
No, the 3-word slogan. And I said, I plead the fifth. I ain't throwing people under the bus.
Hey, Bonus, could you do me a favor?
No.
Could you just read this to Chris quick?
Oh, no.
Yeah, let me write. No, don't.
Is it 3 words?
Here, could you just read that out loud, specifically to Chris?
Oh.
Funny country mornings.
Why? Corey,
Thanks for the coffee, John.
you guys don't...
Is that a choice?
What really matters, though,
I got
is
another
put
idea.
your hands up.
I got another idea. I'm going to try with this my last try. Got another idea. What if, let's say at, I don't know, like a big concert where there was like Jelly Roll and all those people, just throwing names out there. What if we promoted the power trip there?
Fantastic idea. A little cross-marketing.
Yeah. Hawk? Didn't work. I've lost the zip on my fastball.
This might help. This might help. Chris, remember, you're leaving for Cleveland today. So if anybody down the hall is mad at you, they don't get to see you for 5 days.
Good point.
You can escape on a plane.
I also don't think
and don't have to address any.
There's like 3 people I won't see like for a long time.
Well played. Man, so many inside jokes, Johnny Bones.
Yeah. Anybody got
All
any
right.
car dealership things we can work with?
Bonus, we tried.
On some of that?
Bonus, we've tried.
What really
We've
matters
used all of, every club in our
is
bag. It didn't work.
This.
Bonus just came in like Rambo, just
Or did it
guns
work?
akimbo.
It might work
Emptied
here.
out the clip.
Trying.
He's literally biting his lip.
Like literally
Yeah.
covering his mouth.
Bonus!
I needed that.
He hasn't said anything yet.
Funny inside jokes mornings.
Yeah, you know.
But what really matters is this.
The 5-dot pattern found on a die,
Yeah.
like you rolled the dice.
Yep.
It's called a quincunx.
Whoa.
Hey,
Whoa.
hey now.
Lordy, who's turning 40?
What else?
Hubba.
Quincunx.
Oh, the specific. So you're talking about
Bonus.
Just
the
the
way
5
that the
dots.
5
Yeah.
is shaped.
All right. QUINCUNX. Thomas Edison had a tattoo of the geometric pattern on his left forearm.
Oh, he was a freak.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I think the tattoo artist misheard him.
Brilliant.
Sauce.
Brilliant, Hawk.
I'll give you 20 American dollars if you say that word as fast as you can 10 times.
You got the button ready?
Oh, I'm not hitting
I ain't
it.
hit it either.
That's the gamble.
Why do you want me out of here?
I don't. I think you're.
I'd like to buy some television commercials.
Oh,
We got him. We got him. He's on the line. Now reel him in.
yeah.
He's back.
We got a bite.
Yeah, we got a bite. Yep.
We almost have him.
Tell me what they promote at the Cleveland Stadium.
This is like those movies where they're trying to get the assassin back. He's like, one more run, man.
You understand? I live in the country now.
I'm out of the game.
I don't even have a cell phone or a telephone. I just live out here by myself, so I don't kill anybody anymore.
Cornerback Stephon Gilmore, or as Rosie calls him, Stephen Gilmore, visited the Vikings without a deal. He left. So no free agent deal yet for Mr. Gilmore. He is 33 years old.
Is he really?
A 2012 first-round pick. KOC kind of hinted at, look, that doesn't mean we're not going to sign him, but so far, no deal for Stephon Gilmore.
Is that what he calls him?
I guess he said Steven over the weekend. I don't know. That's what I was told. I didn't hear that one specifically.
Roser's losing his mind.
He's losing his mind.
He's lost it.
I'll prove it later.
Yeah. Oh, I can't
wait. Oh, are you? Okay, good. So doing that?
Yeah.
Good.
Anyway, back to the ribbon board. I'm going to get yelled at again.
What really matters is this.
In 1947, the New York Times noted that, quote, the pizza could be as popular a snack as the hamburger if Americans only knew more about it. They were right.
They were right.
They were right. Man, pizza sounds good. Do we have any?
No, we are out. I'll text Matt. Hang on.
Well, listen.
It's weird though. Again, I've never had a piece of pizza in my life. I know that's insane, but it's such a huge part of American culture, right? The pizza.
Yeah.
It is hard to imagine this country without that, even as an option. So when a new wave of food pops up and you're like, oh God, everybody's jumping on the kale bandwagon. You're like, this ain't gonna be a thing. But that's probably what they said in 1947 about the pizza, right outside of the New York Times or whatever you just said, saying that this could be
eating?
Right. And now it's everywhere.
Yeah, pizza whales.
Pizza whales.
What is the 2024 equivalent then of 1947 pizza? What's the new hotness?
The Tuna Canoe. Have you not had that? Have you not had one of those? They're delicious.
I had a couple last night.
You know what? I took Zach out. He wouldn't eat it.
Well, he's a picky eater.
He's a very picky eater. He said, don't you guys have hot dogs here? I said, no, they only serve the Tuna Canoe. It's delicious. Try some. Just for once in your damn life.
Lordy. Yeah.
What? Have you not had one?
No, what is it?
It's like a banana split.
You guys are good at this.
It's nothing like a banana split, Corey. You know this.
No, he wouldn't eat it either.
It's a taco with some tuna in it. And you eat it, strangely enough, from the top.
I wonder why we don't get television commercials.
I don't blame them for not wanting to promote us.
So, Sauce, picture, you've seen a taco before, right? Of course.
Chubsy. Yeah, I have.
So
you bastard.
You take a taco shell.
Yeah.
You put some tuna in there like that.
Yeah.
And then you go like this.
Oh, my God. Does your face itch?
Afterwards.
The Tuna Canoe is known to give pink eye sometimes.
Paul, your hands
You're
up.
eating it the wrong way. No, I don't have anything to say.
Your hand was up.
Don't trick me into that less than 24 hours after I told you I wasn't going to say that anymore.
3 words. Tuna Canoe. Mornings.
Bonus? God dang it, bonus.
According to the Associated Press, the preseason top 25 poll looks like this. Georgia, number 1. Ohio State, number 2. Oregon, number 3. Texas, 4. Alabama, 5. And that is the lowest starting ranking for Alabama since 2009.
Wow. 3 is the highest Oregon has ever been in the preseason poll.
Highest Oregon.
Wow.
I mean, I'm sure there's people real high in Oregon. I've heard that area is lovely.
Oh, guys.
Where they play is lovely.
There's a guy here who owns a restaurant.
Hello, sir.
Oh, is it local? I would love to hear the menu. What's on the menu?
He created the Tuna Canoe.
Oh, my God. Mr. Canoe.
Yeah, man.
Oh, no, your dad's
Okay, so, sir, where is your restaurant and what's on the menu? What can we order?
We got it. Is that where St. Louis Park?
Oh, you're in St. Louis Park. That's fantastic. It's right down the street from us here.
You take the taco and you get the taco. You put
So, wait, do you have items on the menu that are named after St. Louis Park notable names?
I don't think he can hear you.
Why can't he hear us?
Rosen didn't give him his headphones.
Why wouldn't you give the man headphones?
Why is he so far
First
from
day in broadcasting? I mean,
Why is he so far from the microphone?
because Rosie won't give him the microphone. Give the man the microphone and the headphones. He's talking about his menu, and we can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear him at all.
This thing and you say, don't use your hands.
Okay, so,
God. Are they named after anybody?
Right down, then you lay it right there.
sir, how long have you been open, and where are you located in St. Louis Park?
Down, you go, I made this.
He's just talking about the menu. He can't hear us. Why doesn't he have headphones on?
Sir, do you have a website?
Dive right in. You dive right
He can't hear us.
No, he can't hear us. Why won't Rosie stand up?
in. If you'd like
I don't know. And why doesn't Rosie notice that this is a problem and do something about it? Like tell him to stand closer to the microphone, or I don't know. Again, give the man some
Yeah,
headphones.
Rosie, stand up.
Taste a little different. But all Tuna Canoes taste a little
Oh,
different.
my God. I think it's Hawk's grandpa.
Do you guys like have happy hour specials, or do
Yeah, what are your hours?
you have a website?
You said Larry Brown's Taco?
The former coach? Is he from St. Louis
I
Park?
didn't know that.
Our favorite
That can't be right.
They got the Mark Rosen.
Oh, he's going to tell us about the roses.
Rosie's from St. Louis Park, sure.
It's got a little extra smell.
That's probably why he's here.
God.
And it's a little warm.
And scene.
Rosen's is warm?
I'm sorry, I wasn't. What happened?
Where'd that guy go?
He had to run back to the restaurant.
What really matters, though, is this.
It's break time. That's what matters.
We'll do more of what really matters after this. It's the Power Trip Morning Show. Marty Gellner should be here in about 20 minutes or so. Rosie in about 45 or so. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Power Trip Morning Show. Here we go. It is 6:45 on the 13th of August, 2024. I was just reading a story. Our friend Alex Kendall's retiring from Fox 9 Morning News.
I saw that.
Yeah, she's
Come
great.
on. One last Minnesota State Fair. I like her.
You should have her in.
Yeah.
I would really like that.
Remember back in the day we did that TV
Oh,
hit,
yeah.
right, with Alex Kendall and Tom Butler. Remember
Yeah,
we used to
I
go
remember.
down the hall, and then there were a handful of technical problems, and the timing didn't work out because we were back from commercial, and there was just a lot of moving parts to try to make that work. So eventually it fell apart. But we used to talk to Channel 9 all the time.
Yeah.
Alex and Tom.
Yeah.
Alex Kendall, if you're listening, if you ever want to come do the Power Trip Morning Show before you retire or after, open door.
Come on in.
Welcome aboard. Yeah, she's cool. She seems nice.
People at Fox are the best.
They are. Hey,
Yeah, Tom Butler was always super nice.
Yeah,
too.
great dude.
hey, Saucer.
Yes.
I'm going to read this headline. I want you to make a joke. You ready?
No, okay.
Improv, you can do this.
Yeah, you can do this, buddy. The Farmer's Almanac believes Minnesota's fall weather will be frigid and wet.
The Farmer's Almanac. Frigid and wet. Hockey calls that a great night. Buzzinga. No, all right.
Lame attempt at humor, swing and a miss.
Frigid and wet. Let's see here. That's what the Eskimos call good sex.
Lame attempt at humor, swing and a miss.
Try it one more time. It's the rule of threes.
I'd
Maybe
give
the
that a
third
foul
time's
ball.
a charm. One more.
At least I made contact. Me? The Farmer's Almanac says that the winter will be frigid and wet.
No, I said.
That means there will be polar bears having sex.
Is this a joke?
Kinda.
Did you see a couple of polar bears killed somebody? You guys read that story?
No.
Let me pull it up here quickly. That was just the headline. Hang on. Polar bear attack.
I want to do my joke so bad.
Do your joke.
No, I can't.
Two polar bears.
Could you tell the same joke, Hawk, at a different point with like a different setup?
Maybe.
And we would all know that it was referencing this one.
Can I ask a animal question?
Hey, let me do this story quick because this is actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's about this. Yeah.
A pair of polar bears attacked and killed a worker at a remote government radar site in the Canadian Arctic, the facility's operator said, marking at least the second fatal attack since last year.
Wow.
Damn. So 2 bears attacked and killed somebody.
They're vicious, man.
What animal?
They're unbelievable.
What animal is more vicious, that or a hippo?
Hippos.
Hippos.
They're SOBs, man.
Hippos kill way more people.
I think they're around more people.
Yeah, that's the exact trick there.
Yeah.
Hippos got good PR, man. A lot of people don't know how truly dangerous they are.
Polar bears would like to kill more people.
Yeah, I'd love it. And what did this guy do to have two of them just jump his ass? He must have did something. I need to hear the polar bear side of the story.
Yeah.
Frigid and wet.
In 2021, scientists in Norway found that polar bears were inbreeding as the species fights to survive.
We call that Indiana.
A 2020 study found that the melting sea ice is starving polar bears, and within a century, polar bears could be extinct.
Oh.
Well, if they're looking for food, then why not take out some workers?
Man, the polar bear, here's the thing about the polar bear.
Here's the thing. Give us the one thing about polar bears.
Thanks, Jerry Seinfeld.
It sucks that they're going extinct because that's a sweet animal. I know they're mean.
That's the one thing.
But, it sucks that, because of things that are happening, we're losing cool animals. I've talked about it before. Like the dodo bird, man. How cool would that be if you're like, hey, you guys want to go out to the park? There's dodo birds there. You'd be like, hell yeah, man. But no, they're gone.
You don't go outside when there's birds now. Why would you go outside for the dodo bird?
Look who's talking.
They were great movie. They were extinct well before you were even alive. So how would you even know what that experience is?
Yeah, man. Would you miss it if we're like, oh no, the red-winged blackbird doesn't exist no more?
But
right. How about a flamingo? If flamingos were erased from Earth tomorrow, would you be
terrible.
like, my life's not the same?
How would PA know where the swinger house is?
Well played. Well played. They were last found in 1662.
Nobody gives a rat's ass about the dodo bird.
No,
we all
they're
want
cool.
the woolly mammoth back.
Sure.
You know it, and I know it.
Sure, but
no one cares about a stupid bird.
no. But here's the thing about the dodo bird.
The one thing?
Yeah, it's a flightless bird. That sucks.
That's why they were dodos.
That's why they're dead.
Yeah, man.
Born and you're like, hey, I got wings. Well, guess what, son? They don't work. Then you'd start drinking.
That's what your dad said all the time about you.
Sauce. Name as many flightless birds as you possibly can.
The dodo.
Good start.
Good start.
Is the flamingo?
They can fly.
I didn't finish the
I
whole
believe they can fly. Here's $5,000.
The penguin. They don't fly.
Good answer. Good answer.
Thank you. The
parakeet?
Think much bigger.
Oh, thank you, bonus. The
shack.
I don't know. How many are there?
Ostrich.
Oh yeah, the ostrich doesn't fly.
Emu?
Those are mean bastards. The emu doesn't fly.
Big bird doesn't.
Depends on how much math he's had.
Larry Bird never got off the ground.
Oh yeah,
He was a flightless bird.
Yeah.
He has to get it from L.A. to Boston somehow.
Fair.
That just sucks about the dodo, man.
You don't care about the dodo bird.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's only
Keep
one
your
reason I care
crocodile
about
tears to yourself.
There's only one reason you care about it?
Yeah, Dave Matthews' song about the dodo bird. That's the only reason I know what a dodo bird is.
What the hell does he sing about?
Oh, just what would it be like to be the last dodo bird, man? You don't know you're going extinct. It's a metaphor. You don't get it.
Oh, he just put you in a box?
Could you?
Here's the thing, though, about metaphors. They suck.
Yeah, some of them do. The ones I get,
Your meat
love.
sauce sounds like Kevin from The Office.
And bingo.
Does he say that in The Office?
No, he just sounds like an idiot.
Okay.
Well, that's because you're an idiot.
More of what really matters.
Yeah.
We were talking about polar bears. Anyway, that sucks. Somebody died in the Canadian Arctic.
Yeah, it's bad, man.
Don't care about that.
Wow.
Saving that for Rosie.
Let me give you one while you look.
Sure. What really matters is this.
Until humans, the dodo bird had no predators.
Well, that would explain it.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
There were no predatory mammals, reptiles, or even large insects on the island that was the habitat for the dodo bird.
They're all on one island.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
well, that
I didn't know
there's
They
the
were on
answer.
the island of Mauritius.
Mauritania.
It's Mauritius.
Mauritius.
700 miles east of Madagascar, which you guys knew, I know. Sometime during the Pleistocene epoch, a badly lost flock of pigeons landed on the island. The pigeons prospered in this new environment, evolving over hundreds of thousands of years into the flightless 3-foot-tall, 50-pound dodo bird.
Yep, isolation is definitely a way to expedite evolution, right? Be by yourself.
Yeah.
Sauce.
No.
So back to your scenario about, man, did you hear there's dodo birds at the park? We should go see them. There were no examples of that ever.
Well, there was in Mauritius.
Yeah, and more.
No, but they were by themselves.
But here's the thing, man. This is for everybody because I really didn't know this. What year was the last? And bonus, you might know this, so don't say it. The last confirmed sighting of the dodo bird was in what year?
I think it was like 100 years ago. I think it was like 1906 or something.
I thought Sauce just said this.
I
number.
thought it was 1696.
I thought it was way more recent than that.
1662.
1662. I know you just said that, but I
That's so
just
weird
honestly,
that-
when you said that, I thought you were just wrong.
Isn't it weird that it's still part of the vernacular?
Yeah.
And
I thought it was more recent than that, but all right.
That's a long time ago.
That is a long time ago. Then why do we care so much?
I don't know. We haven't had them in forever. I never saw one.
Because of the name.
I think it is the name.
It's
if
a
it was,
cool name.
If it was the, like you said earlier, red-tailed sparrow, something, nobody would care.
Dodo's a cool name.
Like
gotta be
one
like-
guy. Go ahead.
There's got to be like stuffed dodo birds someplace, right? Like we must have. They were killed in part because we wanted to stuff them or turn them into hats
we
or
ate
something,
the hell
right?
out of them.
Probably.
Yeah, no, for real. That's
Really?
the thing. Yeah.
So they're like 3-foot tall chickens.
They were clubbed to death. We just clubbed
chickens.
them.
Do they fly? No.
Yes.
Chickens fly?
I don't know. Do chickens
Well, I
fly?
mean, not very far.
Kind of do, right?
Chickens fly.
They get off the ground for a second.
Yes, chickens can
They
fly,
hover.
but not for long distances.
Yep.
Unlike other birds, chickens are not bred to fly.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, breaded chicken. Am I right?
Oh, yeah. Talk about it.
Talk about it.
Corey, you ever had breaded chicken?
All the time.
They can fly up to 10 feet and cover distances of 40 to 50 feet. So they're like the Wright brothers planes. Weird.
At what point does it turn from flying to like hopping?
Yeah, just jumping really far. Yeah, right.
Like,
Jumping and
technically,
flapping.
I can also fly.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I believe.
Hassan
Here's
Reddick
$5,000.
has asked for a trade, which is funny because he was just traded to the Jets from the Philadelphia Eagles 4 months ago, but he doesn't want to play unless he gets a new deal, and the Jets so far aren't willing to give him a new deal unless he shows up and participates and does this and does that. So he has asked for a trade and has not played for the Jets for 1 second yet. He's already cost himself $1.7 million with this holdout. He's missed 21 days of camp. He's making $14.25 million this season. That is the final year of a 3-year deal that he signed with Philly, but he doesn't want to play on this deal. He wants, more guaranteed money and a longer deal, so he's not going to play. So he's asked out, but the Jets so far have said, we have no interest in trading him. This will be fun.
Yeah, correct.
But what really matters is this.
Listen to this, man. Somebody's got to make a comedy cartoon about these damn birds. There were no predatory mammals, reptiles, or even large insects on the island habitat, and thus no need to evolve any natural defenses. So they were just walking around with their D's out, right? They were just like no big deal, right? Dodo birds were so innately trusting, they'd actually waddle right up to the armed Dutch settlers, and they'd be like, "What's going on, guys?" And then they'd get the hell beat out of them. And they never learned. They never learned. They're like, boy, that was unfortunate about Larry. Hey, what's going on? What are you?
These sound like the aviary equivalent of like puppies.
Yeah,
Or dogs.
right.
Like, they're just coming up, wagging their little tails.
Yeah.
Poor dodo.
They made irresistible lunches for the settlers.
Irresistible.
Yeah. And even their cats, dogs, and monkeys loved these dodo birds. But they were pretty easy. It's like if a cheeseburger just walked up and was like, hey, what's going on? Oh, I'm going to eat you.
You know what's great about this show? And I mean this in all sincerity, is we've spent like 10 minutes talking about the dodo.
I'm fascinated.
I think it's great. And I mean that.
All because you were upset that the polar bears were going away because you would like to see a dodo bird in a park.
That's what you said. You said you'd actually go outside.
But that's what's
maybe
great
take
about
a
this
walk
show.
once in a while.
I might take a walk today.
Really? Off a pier, I hope?
Yeah, do me a favor. Could you take a long walk in the Canadian Arctic?
Shut up.
Do me a favor. There's a nice walking path out there called 394.
It is lovely this time of year.
The left lane's the best lane.
Yeah, there's diamonds on it.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm not that.
It's like Pokemon Go. Just stand there and take pictures of diamonds. See how many you can catch.
I'm not that.
Hey, you look like a cool car.
Why do you guys want me dead?
No, we like that you're curious. Why don't you take a look at those headlights and see what's going on?
Well, why don't you kiss a hot dog?
It says Lowry Tunnel. What's coming out of there?
Lowry Tunnel, your sister's lying on her back? Oh, hi, Margs.
Lame attempt at humor.
And Marty. And enter Marty.
Hey, did you guys hear what the Farmer's Almanac said about Minnesota's fall weather?
No. No, what did they say?
Is this a joke?
Marnie Gellner joins. The news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.